Hey travelers, have you ever dreamed of riding camels across golden dunes, sipping mint tea in ancient medinas, or exploring a city painted entirely in blue? Well, buckle up, cause today we're heading to one of the most exotic and vibrant destinations on the planet, Morocco. This isn't just some postcard place, it's an experience, a full-on sensory journey that grabs you and doesn't let go. In this video, I'm gonna take you through the top 10 must-visit places in Morocco, and trust me, there's something for everyone. Deserts, beaches, mountains, and markets straight out of Aladdin. I want you to feel like you're right there with me, experiencing the chaos, the beauty, the magic. This is the Morocco you don't always see in the brochures. Before we dive in, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you love exploring epic places, and drop a comment below on what country or city you want to see next. Your support is what makes these adventures possible, and I read every single comment, so let me know what's up. Alright, enough talk. Let's dive into Morocco's magic. Alright, first up, number 1 on our list, Marrakesh. Man, this city is an absolute sensory explosion. The second you step into the Medina, it's like bam! Everything hits you at once, the noise, the smells, the colors. You absolutely have to experience Jama El Fna Square. During the day, it's pretty wild with snake charmers, guys with monkeys, and endless stalls. But at night, man, it transforms into a massive open-air food market, smoke everywhere, the smell of spices and grilled meat filling the air. Then, for a complete change of pace, you've got the Majorelle Garden. This place is an oasis, seriously. It was designed by the French painter Jacques Majorelle, but Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berge saved it from being turned into a hotel complex. The colors are insane. That specific Majorelle blue is everywhere, contrasted with bright yellows, greens, and the terracotta pots. It's peaceful, it's stunningly beautiful, and it's a perfect escape from the Medina's intensity. Marrakesh is a city that keeps on giving, always another layer to uncover. Next up, we're heading to a place that looks like it's straight out of a dream, Chefchaouen, the blue pearl of Morocco. And when I say blue, I mean is blue. The walls, the doors, the stairs, the flower pots. It's like someone took a giant paintbrush and just went wild with every shade of blue imaginable. Walking through those narrow, winding alleys feels surreal, almost like you're underwater or in some kind of fantasy world. It's incredibly peaceful too, especially compared to the hustle of Marrakesh or Fez. There's a really chilled-out artistic vibe here that just makes you want to slow down and soak it all in. The surrounding Rif Mountains offer some incredible hiking opportunities if you're feeling adventurous. It's a place that's both incredibly beautiful on the surface and has a really warm, welcoming soul. Alright, you absolutely cannot go to Morocco and not experience the Sahara Desert. Imagine this. You, on a camel, trekking across these massive rolling dunes of golden sand, the sun setting in a blaze of orange and purple. The scale of it is just mind-boggling. The camel ride itself is an adventure. These animals are surprisingly chill, and there's a real rhythm to their walk as they carry you deeper into the desert. As the sun starts to dip below the horizon, the colors of the sand change dramatically. Find a high dune, sit down, and just watch. The silence, apart from the wind, is incredible. Then as night falls, you arrive at your desert camp. These aren't just basic tents, many are surprisingly comfortable, often called glamping setups. After dinner, the Berbers might play some traditional music around a campfire. And then, the stars. With no city lights for hundreds of miles, the sky just explodes with them. If there's one thing you absolutely must do in Morocco, it's spending a night under the stars in the Sahara. Next on our list is Fez, and stepping into Fez, particularly the old Medina, Fez El Bali, is like stepping directly back in time. It's one of the world's largest living medieval cities, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's a labyrinth of over 9,000 narrow, winding alleyways where cars simply can't go. Getting lost in Fez El Bali isn't just a possibility, it's pretty much guaranteed, and honestly, it's part of the fun. Just let yourself wander. Every turn reveals something new, a hidden square, a beautiful fountain, an ancient mosque, or a bustling souk overflowing with goods. The souks in Fez are legendary. Each area specializes in something different. You'll find the spice souk, the perfume souk, the leather souk, the metalworker souk, the carpenter souk. The craftsmanship is incredible. And then there's the Aladdin Madrasa, or the Bu Inania Madrasa, stunning examples of Islamic architecture. Fez is a city that challenges you, fascinates you, and ultimately, completely captivates you. After the intensity of the imperial cities, our next stop, Essaouira, is like a breath of fresh, salty air. This breezy coastal town on the Atlantic is a total change of pace. It's got this laid-back bohemian vibe that's completely different from Marrakesh or Fez. The heart of Essaouira is its bustling fishing port. It's a riot of activity, especially when the bright blue fishing boats come in with their daily catch. Walking along the old Portuguese ramparts, the Scala della Ville with its old cannons pointing out to sea, is a must. The views are incredible, especially at sunset. The Medina in Essaouira is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but it's much more relaxed and easier to navigate than Fez or Marrakesh. Essaouira is also known as the Windy City of Africa, which makes it a paradise for windsurfers and kite surfers. It's the perfect place to unwind for a few days, eat amazing seafood, and just enjoy the slower pace of life by the sea. Alright, let's talk about some serious natural beauty, the Atlas Mountains. This vast mountain range stretches across Morocco, and man, it is absolutely jaw-dropping. Whether you're a hardcore trekker, a casual hiker, a mountain biker, or just someone who loves a scenic road trip, the Atlas Mountains will blow you away. The landscapes are incredibly diverse, from rugged barren peaks to lush green valleys dotted with traditional Berber villages. For those who love to hike, this is your playground. The ultimate challenge, of course, is climbing Mount Toubkal, the highest peak in North Africa. Even if you're not summiting Toubkal, there are countless trails for all fitness levels. A great base for exploring the High Atlas is Imlil village. Here you can really experience Berber culture. It's a powerful reminder of the raw, untamed beauty that Morocco has to offer beyond its famous cities and deserts. Get ready to step onto a real-life movie set, because our next stop is Ait Ben Haddou. This place is an absolute icon. It's an ancient khazar, which is basically a fortified village made entirely of earth and clay. And if it looks familiar, that's because you've almost certainly seen it on screen. This place has been the backdrop for so many epic movies and TV shows. Think Gladiator, Lawrence of Arabia, The Mummy, and more recently, Game of Thrones. Walking through Ait Ben Haddou feels like you're an extra in one of those blockbusters. The way the reddish-brown clay buildings rise up the hillside, culminating in a fortified granary at the top, is just incredibly dramatic. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And for good reason. It's one of the best preserved examples of traditional pre-Saharan earthen architecture. It's a powerful link to Morocco's past. If you're craving a big dose of nature and a break from the desert heat or city bustle, then you absolutely have to check out the Ouzoud waterfalls. These are some of the most spectacular waterfalls in North Africa, and they're a total surprise. This lush, green paradise cascading down in the middle of a pretty arid landscape. We're talking about a series of falls that drop over 100 meters into a beautiful gorge. The sound of the water rushing, the mist in the air, it's incredibly refreshing and just beautiful to witness. One of the coolest things about Ouzoud is the resident population of Barbary macaques, those cheeky wild monkeys. There are well-maintained paths that take you down to the base of the falls, offering different viewpoints along the way. You can even take a little boat ride to get right up close to where the water crashes down. There are also plenty of spots where you can swim in the pools at the bottom of the falls. The water is chilly but so invigorating. Ouzoud waterfalls offer a completely different side of Morocco, showcasing its natural beauty and providing a really fun, refreshing and picturesque escape. After all the exploring, the hiking, the sensory overload of the medinas, sometimes you just need a place to chill out, hit the beach and recharge. And that's where Agadir comes in. This city on Morocco's southern Atlantic coast is the country's premier beach resort. It's got a wide, crescent-shaped sandy beach that stretches for miles, and a much more modern European feel compared to many other Moroccan cities. If you're looking for sun, sand, and relaxation, Agadir is your spot. The main draw here is definitely the beach. It's huge, clean, and the waters are generally calm, making it great for swimming and sunbathing. Agadir has a long, modern boardwalk or promenade that runs along the beach, lined with cafes, restaurants, and hotels. One thing you should do is head up to the Kasbah, or what's left of it, on the hill overlooking the city and the bay. Agadir serves a fantastic purpose as a place to relax, enjoy the ocean, and recharge your batteries before or after more adventurous parts of your Moroccan journey. Last but definitely not least on our list is Casablanca. Now, a lot of tourists tend to skip Casablanca, or just use it as an airport hub. But man, this city has a serious energy, a modern pulse that's really interesting to experience. It's Morocco's largest city and its economic powerhouse, so you get a real sense of contemporary Moroccan life here. The absolute, undisputed highlight of Casablanca, and a reason to visit in itself, is the Hassan II Mosque. This place is breathtaking. Seriously, it's one of the largest and most beautiful mosques in the world, and its location is just stunning, built partly on land reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean. The craftsmanship is incredible, with intricate tile work, carved plaster, and painted wood ceilings, all done by thousands of Moroccan artisans. What's really cool about the Hassan II Mosque is that it's one of the very few mosques in Morocco that's open to non-Muslim visitors via guided tours. Experience its modern energy and definitely visit the Hassan II Mosque. Morocco, what an adventure. Woo, Morocco is absolutely mind-blowing, right? From the dreamy blue alleys of Chefchaouen, which felt like walking through a painting, to the golden silence of the Sahara Desert under a billion stars, there's just so much raw beauty and incredible culture packed into one country. Every city, every landscape has its own unique vibe, its own story. I feel like we've only just scratched the surface, but I hope this gave you a real taste of what's waiting for you there. Thanks a ton for hanging with me today on this Moroccan adventure. If you liked this video, if it made you want to pack your bags and go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment below letting me know what's your favorite place you've ever visited. I'm always looking for inspiration. You guys rock. Your support means I get to keep doing this, keep exploring, and keep sharing these incredible places with you. Until next time, keep exploring, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Peace out.